Let's get right to that conference finals game from last night, friends. Paul George led the Clippers with a game-high 27 points as they took Game 3 for their first conference finals win in franchise history. Here is what PG said about what changed for his team last night.
You know, it's a scrappy team. We have to match their physicality. I thought we did that. We have to match their scrappiness. I thought we did that. We can't allow this team to play harder than us. I thought that was just the way we approached tonight. It's just great. We got so many guys that want this. So many guys that are lost in this moment. That, you know, we just stay together. We know that we have a real possibility to do something special. And, you know, we're going to give everything we have.
All right, so in this postseason, the Clippers are 0-6 in games 1 and 2 of playoff series. Not ideal, not what you want, but they are an impressive 9-1 in games 3 through 7 thus far in the postseason. So, Mr. Wilbon Hall of Famer, what makes the Clippers successful in these adverse situations?
Everything Paul George just said. I thought that was perfectly, eloquently said. They play so hard. Like, we are so a culture addicted to numbers now. We have to find some way to justify what a team did or what a series is about. This is about how hard they played and how they are scrappy. They are just tough-minded and physically tough. That's what they do. I don't know why, and these two gentlemen to my left probably do know why. Why does it take them till Game 3 to get started? I don't know what activates it. But once they get in the series, and any of them, and they are down, they played so hard last night. I don't even want to say they played harder, but when they play that well, and they are still talented, even without Kawhi Leonard, man, I mean, they're going to play harder tomorrow. They just are. This is what they do.
No, I couldn't agree more. When you look at, you know, I think the issue for them in these 0-2s is that if you look at these games, they're all very close, right? The Utah game, they had a chance to win up in Utah, you know, so it's like they're coming out of some of these losses with confidence. You lose on the road to a very good team, and it's like you have your chances to win.
Game 2 is as close as
Game 2, they were supposed to.
Game 1 was a two-point game before the dunk on the inbound.
Exactly. So all of a sudden, you start looking at these games, and you're like, oh, well, Phoenix is at home. They had a bit of the edge, but ultimately, this Clipper team they could easily be up, you know, our 2-1 in this series. Yeah.
You know what I noticed last night was that we have this saying when we were in the locker room, don't hope that they miss, make them miss. And by that said, I'm looking at how they were contesting shots. Like, they were contesting shots with a meaning, with a purpose. They were, like, and it starts with Patrick Beverley. He's been hugging Devin Booker like a pair of leggings, okay? I mean, he's been that close to him. And this is what, to all the kids out there, when you have that saying that says, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Remember, in the first round, Patrick Beverley didn't even play. Second round, he came in, he strapped up Jordan Clarkson off the bench. Now, he's giving Devin Booker hell right now. He don't know what to do. He's all up in him. He's frustrating him. And I'm frustrated watching it. He's annoying me.
I mean, I will say, being court level last night, what you're talking about just playing hard. I mean, of course, you can see it, right? We've all seen when a team turns that up. I don't know if you can do that for 3 more games at that level. They were playing at the desperation, we are going to get eliminated level, which is not normal for a Game 3. But since no team in NBA history has ever come back from a 3-0 deficit,
play with that desperation.
It was kind of that Game 7 for them.
You know what I wonder, and Richard was schooling me on some of this last night. We were talking during the game. Richard, how much does T. Lue have to do with activating this and his use of players, the way he goes about it, which is probably different from other coaches?
No, it is, but its ability to keep you engaged, even when you're not in the rotation. Certain guys, this series might be yours. Obviously, Patrick Beverley, they tried to put him on Luka Doncic, and that was not the answer. So once they got down, and you understand, you see what your coach is doing. And as long as he keeps open communication, then Luke Kennard. Then all of a sudden, Luke Kennard goes from not playing to playing. You got to be able to keep your guys engaged while you're playing chess. Because if guys are just getting fat, getting out of shape, so I didn't mean to pointing at you, Perk.
It's all good.
I'm just saying, if people are getting out of shape and not paying attention, then all of a sudden, when it's time for them to step up and play, they're not ready. But his guys are constantly ready.
But, Perk, is there a point where Ty Lue's going to run out of adjustments? He's gone big, he's gone small, he's gone back again.
You know, I've been preaching this time and time again, and people think that I was being biased, but I've been in those locker rooms with Ty Lue. I know he doesn't sleep. He's a student of the game. He watches film night in and day in and day out, right? And when you think about it, a lot of people's like, oh, yeah, Ty Lue, man, he don't really hoop and holler up and down the sideline. That's not him. But if he gets you in that film room, he's going to address you. It don't matter who it is. I didn't see him get on RJ a few times, and rightfully so.
I mean, we get on RJ, so that's not. I mean, that's not what makes him a great coach. But he is a basketball savant when it comes to that sort of thing. I don't feel like I'm overblowing that. I have seen him on the back of a napkin do what it would take several coaches a long time to see an opening for. It comes to him, and he told me a few days ago. Once he realized it was with your Boston team, he said that a couple times Doc would like lean back and say, what should we do here? And that he found himself having that answer earlier, quicker, and more precisely than he thought he would. And that from then on, he developed the confidence to know this is a thing I am better at than almost anyone else.
He's pretty.
And there are parts of coaching that other people will be better at, and he will tell you that himself. But this thing, this part of being an NBA coach, he is one of the best at, and it is showing in these games. We will have to see as the competition keeps ratcheting up. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.